Take 4596. Hi, I'm Liz Nassar, and I was born April 3rd, 1993. Today I'm going to be talking to y'all about the Beatles, and I'm more specifically going to be talking to y'all about a couple events that happened throughout their career on my birthday, April 3rd. So first I'm going to talk to y'all about how on April 3rd, 1964, the Beatles were in the top 6 on the Sydney, Australia record charts, which is actually a pretty big deal. And it's pretty cool too. The Beatles also filmed in the first trailer to one of their most famous movies and one of my personal favorites, A Hard Day's Night. The trailer, of course, featured all 4 of the Beatles, along with some of their older songs and some songs that had never been heard until this movie. So below is actually the cover to the movie, Hard Day's Night. The cover features all 4 of the Beatles. For whatever reason, I do not understand, they cut off the bottom half of all their faces. All 4 of the Beatles are there, though. So you have Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. And the first time I actually saw this movie was my sophomore year of high school, and I saw it at my friend Loretta's house, who, like me, is a die-hard Beatles fan. We love the Beatles. We know every word to every song. And so I remember being in her house and dancing around to the music, and singing along, and just having a blast. And I definitely recommend this movie to any Beatles fan that has yet to see it. It has some of their best songs in it, like A Hard Day's Night. So it's a great movie, and I definitely recommend it. Next, I'm going to be talking to y'all about a couple of statistics having to do with the Beatles. So the Beatles had released 12 studio albums, 13 EPs, and 22 singles between 1962 and 1970. And this is only in England, which is actually where, for those of you who don't know, England is actually where the Beatles originated from. And to be more specific, they originated from the town of Liverpool. And so also, in 1964, again, we're back to 1964, the Beatles released 27 studio albums, 4 live albums, 57 compilation albums, 21 EPs, 55 singles. 55 singles, that's a lot. 10 video albums, and 37 music videos. And guys, this was all within a year. And that just goes to show you how popular and how busy the Beatles were. I mean, even now, while 2 of them are dead, sadly, and the band's broken up, they're still popular. They're very, very popular, and you hear the music, surprisingly, actually a lot. You hear a lot of their songs in TV commercials. You don't even know it. I remember one of my friends, I'm no longer friends with her though, but I played her one of their songs, and it was, what song was it? I can't remember. But it was one of their songs, and I was like, oh, I love this. It's by the Beatles. And she was like, oh, really? I know it as the Target commercial song. And I was like, no, it's by the Beatles. Like, I was like, how could you say it's just a Target commercial song? So whether people know it or not, you all are listening to Beatles songs sometimes. They're all over the TV. So I was going to show y'all the trailer to A Hard Day's Night. Unfortunately, I could not get it to work. So I'm going to show y'all, or leave y'all, with one of my favorite quotations from the song Let It Be, which was actually written by and sung only by Paul McCartney. He wrote this song when the Beatles actually were breaking up, and I love this part of the song so much. Whenever this part comes on, I get goosebumps. I don't know why. I absolutely love it. And the quote is, "And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be." And it sounds so amazing when Paul McCartney is singing it. So I recommend, if you want, looking up Let It Be on YouTube, listening to either Paul McCartney's version or listen to the version from Across the Universe. That is also a great version of it. I have to say, though, make sure you have a box of tissues next to you if you watch that version of it. The Across the Universe version is very sad, and there's a 99.9% chance that you will cry, because Let It Be plays in one of the most emotional parts of the movie. For me, anyways, I feel like it's the most emotional part of the movie. So, said, make sure you have a box of tissues next to you if you're going to watch that version of Let It Be, and I hope you all enjoyed my presentation. Thank you so much for watching.